Hi, I'm Ashley and I'm from Alabama. In June of 2021, I contracted COVID-19, which at that time was the Delta variant. And as many recall, the Delta variant was similar to the original COVID variant that was requiring a lot of hospitalizations and other issues. Luckily, I would say I had a mild to moderate course. It took me around 7 to 10 days to start to recover. And once that recovery was behind me, I thought all was well. In December of 2021, which was 6 months after my COVID infection, I was prescribed an antibiotic, which I had taken at least twice in the past for what we suspected at the time to be an ear infection. 20 minutes after my initial dose of this antibiotic, I was in full anaphylaxis, which was horrifying and scary. I had never encountered anything like this, never had anaphylaxis before. And unfortunately, between December 2021 and February of 2022, I had 4 ER trips, all of which were for either anaphylaxis or major allergic reaction, with facial swelling, hives from head to toe, shortness of breath, all the things. And we did not know yet that I had mast cell activation. And I'm a healthcare provider, and after searching in between my patients at my work, I landed on something called mast cell activation syndrome, or MCAS. And after several months and after seeing numerous people, finally got the official diagnosis. And during this time, I was covered in hives daily. I had shortness of breath. I had chest pressure. I couldn't remember anything. Horrible brain fog. It was like a nightmare. I had no energy, and I was on such a restrictive diet and was already taking so many supplements because I was just trying to help myself. And starting out, when I first was diagnosed with mast cell activation, I was on 6 to 7 daily prescriptions just to manage my symptoms and try to regain some of my quality of life. I was taking upwards of 15 to 20 supplements per day, trying to help myself as well. And it took a little bit, but I gradually started to improve. And, I would still have frequent reactions or flares, occasionally be covered in hives, not nearly as often as before starting my new regimen of meds and things. However, last June, after a particularly intense MCAS flare, itching, swelling, chest pressure, severe migraine, all of those things, my husband, after he and I had found Dr. Theo online for being one of the main MCAS specialists, my husband gave him a call and left a voicemail at his office. And thankfully, Dr. Theo called my husband back, and they spoke for an hour about my medical history, what was going on, and everything we were trying, and how I was doing much better, but I was still having frequent flares, frequent itching, hand swelling, all those things. And Dr. Theo, after talking with my husband, recommended Fibro Protect and Brain Gain to see if it would just help decrease the inflammation in my body, help with the brain fog, all those things. And so I gave it about 3 to 4 months, and it just kind of clicked with me one day about how I felt like my old self, and I was able to remember things easier. I wasn't forgetting things in the microwave or containers and then wondering how that happened. I was able to keep up with my kids mentally because I homeschool my children. And so trying to keep up with that task, as well as working a full-time job, I could recall patient scenarios and histories easier. And so things just got better. And since July of 2023, I have been taking Fibro Protect and Brain Gain on a daily basis, and I have just felt like a veil has been lifted. I can recall things easier. My itching and hives are significantly decreased. I've not had any ER trips related to anaphylaxis or allergic reactions, and I'm able to easily work and take care of homeschool responsibilities, and I just feel more mentally sharp. And so between the physical symptoms of itching, hives, and all of that, and the increased cognition and ability to remember things and not feel like there's a fog over me, it's been significant, and I'm so thankful for these products.